people in the podcast and streaming world. Welcome to the Techie Talon show. This is episode 10 of our show. Can you believe that?
It's episode 10! Yes! Finally, I reached 10 years old. Our 10th episode. Trust me, if we were 10 years old, I'll be 38. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Feeling old yet? Anyway, I am your host, Techie.
And I am Talon.
All right, guys, we would like to apologize for not being live for quite a while now. We've had a little...
Are you seeing the chat, Techie?
No, I haven't.
We got Laura there going, hello, my boys, my nerds, hello. So we want to explain our absence, okay? Life, that's our absence.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, life finds a way. So I'm actually back at TAFE now full time. Victory for the Republic. I have missed you both. So I'm back at TAFE now full time. So I've been doing a lot of study work, and Techie has a full time job. Trying not to pull all his hair out from children.
So we have, the last couple of weeks, so we decided to take a little bit of a hiatus, just to reevaluate, refresh. We were at Supernova 2 weekends ago.
Still can't believe it was like 2 weekends ago. It feels like
right,
feels like a month ago now. It feels like a month.
And then we had a little break throughout that week just to refresh from that. And then last weekend was Anzac Day, so we wanted to take a little bit of a break for that as well, in bowing our heads for the fallen Anzacs. So we are back. Unfortunately, though, this is our only show this week.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm going away this weekend. I'm going camping for 4 days. How was the con? I was in Melbourne. The con was actually really good. Techie only went for 1 day. I went for both. And then I had TAFE the next day.
You heard it was bad.
Huh?
Laura says here she heard it was bad.
I had fun. I had a good time.
Fun.
Yeah.
I mean, look, inside though, I do have to say though, inside though of it, it was half its size. Mm-hmm. Normally, though, when you walk into Gold Nova through those doors right on the far right, you're in, and there's like stalls there and everything. No, it was shut off. You only got half of it, pretty much. It was half its size. But overall, though, the con itself, I had fun.
I had more fun seeing a lot of people I hadn't seen in a while and catching up with them than going inside the con. The only thing I bought that was expensive that side of the con was this Mandalorian pendant, which is like so nicely cast by Playback Creations. So dead sad. They're on Instagram. Make sure you go check them out. The guy who makes them is also a cosplayer. He only had a limited run of these. I was very, very lucky to get it. So yeah, and it's actually not plastic or 3D printed. It's cast steel. It's cast up. It's steel. It's heavy, and it's really cool. And I haven't taken it off. I only want to go to sleep.
Still like my 3D printed wood one.
Hey, it's lightweight
and looks cool. But yeah, so you're going away this weekend. So we won't be. Okay? We won't be live again, but we will do a Wednesday show next week anyway to patch for that. So instead, what we normally do with our shows, we normally do a Disney Plus recap show on Saturdays, but we're going to add that into this show today because we need to talk about the final.
It's been a week. We can freaking talk about it. It's been a week. We can actually talk about it now.
It's been longer than 72 hours, so we can talk about it. So that's actually going to be our first subject for the night.
Okay, but if you haven't gone and seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier's final episode, please, for the love of God, watch it and leave this stream. Techie, put the spoiler warning there for me. Thank you. Up. Oh, my God. I'm going to say it right out the bat. I'm going to give a few minutes for our audience here. If you haven't seen it, spoiler warning, you got 10 seconds to leave. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.5, 2, 1 3/4. Holy shit! Sam Wilson, Captain America. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't think they were actually going to do it, but holy fuck, they did it.
They did it. I was.
Captain America.
I knew after the week before though, the way they ended, of course, it was going to be a Captain America outfit.
Well, we didn't know what the suit was going to look like, but
no, we didn't.
Straight ripped from the comic, like it's completely ripped.
Obviously, just there was a slight, a couple of things slightly tweaked, obviously, but that's about it.
How do you like your shoulders on it? Nice and broad. Shoulders have got shoulders, but I think I was reading today. Anthony Mackie came out and said that there was no muscle suit in that. That's all him.
That's all him.
Yeah, the same thing with freaking Chris Evans' suit. That was all him. He was buff as all hell. I mean, remember when he was on here's the crazy thing about with the first Avenger. You know all those scenes where he's all digitally skinny and that? They had to film those scenes 3 times each because at the time, during all those scenes where he was supposed to be non-super soldier serum, Chris Evans was jacked as fuck. So he couldn't slim down and gain the weight back.
I thought they had a skinny stunt double, then they CGI'd his face.
They did. They did have a skinny double, but the problem being is he was still a bit too tall. So they had to digitally shrink his size. But the rest
did they digitally shrink his size? I thought maybe they dug trenches a little bit and made him look a bit tinier. I thought that's how they did it originally.
No. That's not how they did it. I was watching Corridor Digital. They actually broke down that whole scene when they were talking about it. It was actually really cool. But majority of the time, those scenes, Chris Evans filmed it while he was actually jacked as fuck. So it was funny seeing him do trying to struggle to do a push up and that when he actually can do 10 of them in a row. But anyway, back to Falcon and the Soldier. I am happy as a person of color to see a black Captain America. And actually seeing him accepting that people are going to treat him differently compared to Steve Rogers, because he doesn't. I love the speech he said. I'm here. I'm a black man wielding the stars and stripes. What don't I understand? And right now, I bet you any money there are people out there who are not happy seeing me doing this. I feel the stares. I feel the judgment. No blonde hair, no blue eyes. No super soldier serum. That's the thing. Sam doesn't have the super soldier serum. That's why it makes his Captain America so unique. That's why another reason why Bucky wouldn't do it, because Bucky doesn't feel he should be Captain America. It's been Sam. It's always been Sam. Sam is the one that needs to be Captain America, and I'm so glad he went from not accepting it because he felt like he couldn't, realizing he needed to understand. And then I think the best person he talked to was Isaiah Bradley. That was another great character in this series that I fell in love with. And what a great thing for the African American community, for people of color. And every single episode hit the marker so closely for me, because you know how much racism is in my culture. Being an Indigenous man, I have dealt my fair share of seeing racism left, right, and center. My dad's dealt with it. My sister's dealt with it. We all have. But seeing this for the first time on screen, seeing Anthony Mackie finally betraying Captain America and actually calling him Captain America. I really love the little hints. I really love at the end where instead of just the Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Though I know there's a bit of controversy around the Winter Soldier, how he should be changed to the White Wolf. I'm like, I can get that. I can get why they would want to change it.
I mean, I get that too, but at the same time, though, he is also known as the Winter Soldier more than the White Wolf.
Exactly. But the cool thing about with Bucky, man, Bucky
in this series, look,
so good.
In my honest opinion, he was my favorite out of this whole series more than Sam was.
Yeah,
until right at the end with Sam.
Yeah. Sam shines towards the end. Seeing him train to actually, I loved how he had to train in order to learn how to ricochet the shield properly, how to learn to do it. Because remember, he flies, so he's got to learn how to throw that shield while he's flying.
And which we didn't see him train for that either. We just see it in this episode, and it works perfectly.
He fucking just goes to town. I love when he made his entrance. I just loved it, man. You don't see the suit until he crashes right to that window, and you're like, oh man, they actually did it. They actually gave him a suit. So that proves that we've got what? So we've got Wanda Maximoff finally getting the Scarlet Witch costume, and we finally have Sam Wilson getting his Captain America suit, meaning that he's going to be leading the Avengers, because he does. In the comics, he does lead the Avengers as the new Captain America. And a lot of people look up to him. Hell, I do. I love Steve Rogers, but I love Sam Wilson's Captain America because he understands both sides of the narrative. He understands that there's going to be racism out there. People are not going to accept him as Captain America. As Bradley said, there will never be a black Captain America. And Sam has proven them wrong. It's like, it's time that we, I love what Isaiah said to him. He's like, we built this nation. And I love what Sam said. And he's like, damn straight we did. Damn straight. Yeah. And they did. The African-American culture built America. They were the backbone of the United States. I might get a little bit of criticism. I might get some people who get angry about it, but you fuckers know it's true. They were the backbone of the U.S. They sweated and they bled for that country. The same thing with us with Aboriginal people. We sweated, we blooded for this nation. My great-grandfather and my grandfather both served in World War I and World War II. We bled for this country. And the fact is that now we have a series of an African-American man, a person of color, wielding the Stars and Stripes.
Yeah.
Not caring about what governments think, not caring about what people think, doing the right thing.
I do have to mention, I love the way he ripped into them, though.
Oh, yeah, he ripped into those guys because they were going to make a decision that would negate all the people that were affected by what Thanos did.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember what, like, with the Flag Smashers, what they were trying to do was they were trying to take things back to the way they were during the whole snap.
Yeah,
during the blip. And the thing is, I can understand why, because at that time there weren't political figures around. A lot of things were different, but when it all came back, everything just went back to normal.
Yeah.
You can't just do that. You can't just make things go back to normal. But I know for things are a lot not normal now because oh God, what the fuck is Sharon? What is Sharon Carter doing? What the hell is she doing?
So I was talking about this last night with a friend of mine.
She's a power broker. We know that, but like,
oh, I'm still not sure in that.
You don't think she is? Who do you
think?
Do you reckon it's
Mephisto? No. No, I still don't think she is. I reckon she's a double agent.
Of course she is. She's done it before.
I reckon she's actually working for Sword.
Remember, Sword had been around. They were dealing with Wanda Maximoff. Sword is playing.
This was after. I'm pretty sure this was either before or after though. So Sword was still around.
Yeah, I'm curious. Did Falcon and the Soldier take place around the same time?
No, I think it took before. I think it was before.
I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna check.
I reckon she's working for Sword, and whoever she's on the phone to constantly that they keep alluding to in the series is the actual power broker, not her. Because I'm pretty sure she never confirmed that she was the power broker. I'm pretty sure she never said yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Falcon and Winter Soldier takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame and the events of WandaVision. So this is after the events of WandaVision. But Sam doesn't talk about it, and I'm curious to know where Wanda's gone.
We'll find out in Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, And we're going to find out with another thing as well with Captain America and Winter Soldier. We're getting Captain America 4, motherfucker.
We are getting Captain America 4, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. After this week's episode, I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm so keen to see more. I'm so excited. This is going to be so goddamn good. What a great choice in casting. Anthony Mackie is so good. I want
to mention too, they redeemed. What's his name? Fuck.
Zemo?
No, the other guy. U.S. agent. What's his name?
Oh, John Walker. Yeah, they redeemed him.
John Walker. Yeah, they redeemed him at the end of this.
Yeah, they redeemed him because that shield he built didn't last very long. It really didn't. Hell. I really loved how he came.
But I actually agreed with him on that. When what's his name said, wasn't supposed to happen, but I'm not going to stop somebody that's not important to my cause.
Yeah,
he's like, you're saying he wasn't important, and then she's like, no. I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch.
I'm hearing some crackling noises.
You're hearing crackling noises now?
Yeah, I'm hearing crackling noises on my headphones.
Interesting.
That is strange. I don't know what that.
But yeah, when she said when Carly said that to him.
I wanted to scream at her. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, why would you say that? Like, he's a super soldier now. He could probably kill them. And he almost did. What did he almost do to Carly? He almost actually fucking pushed her off, nearly killed her. And it's crazy how he had the chance to get at her, but he saved those people because remember, it's his responsibility. I really loved how much she changed his character, and how I loved how he was just fighting alongside Bucky, and they weren't trying to kill each other.
For once, yeah.
Because I think that Bucky saw him do the right thing and try to help. But the really cool thing is seeing Sam, even though he's not a super soldier, push up that car just enough so it could stay up there, so it wouldn't crush. And I was just like, dude, that's what Cap would do. Cap would sacrifice everything to make sure people were safe. I mean, look what he did in the events of Endgame. He literally stood alone against Thanos' entire army. Yeah.
And what I really like too with him as well, he understands technology too.
Yeah, he understands technology. He knows how, for instance, he had to get the army. He knows how to rebuild his wings and that. He knows how to...
Well, it's not only that though, but with that helicopter scene, right? Oh, yeah. When he's chasing after the helicopter. He has the technology to message that woman to tell her... Put in your earbuds.
To call her and tell her, I know, he found out she's a helicopter pilot. He literally said to her, hey, I need you to be ready. I need you to grab that steering wheel as soon as I tell you so you what to do.
Yeah.
And then I loved how he did it. He literally used the shield.
Threw the shield right through the door.
Came in, grabbed him, and then literally the helicopter flew and she flew the helicopter right now. I'm like, dude, that's like a Batman kind of takedown. Just
so heroic.
So quick. I'm just like, God, this is why I like Sam Wilson's Captain America, because not only is he offensive on the ground, but also when he takes to the air, you can't really take him down.
No, you can't.
It's kind of I really loved how it was really sad to see Carly get killed by Sharon, but the thing is, she brought it on herself.
She did bring it on herself.
I mean, look what she was going to do. She was going to kill those people.
Yeah. She's going to kill everyone. Now, I heard original story for this too.
Mm-hmm.
This whole series. The Flag Smashers were actually going to set off a virus into the world.
Oh, and then, I'm glad they didn't do that.
No, this was original. This is in the original script originally. But then coronavirus happened, and then they went, okay, we can't do that.
Yeah, because then of the reality of what the real world's going on at the moment, because there is a virus.
I wouldn't mind it, because the rest of the series has been set in what's going on in the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, look at some of those episodes. There are a lot of parts in the episodes where they are talking about the racism and what's going on in the world.
Exactly.
You know, there are shots. There was one shot. Remember, we mentioned it a while ago too when they went to Madripoor. Yeah. You see two guys on a motorcycle wearing a face mask because they had to.
Yeah, so they filmed that. They had to film that during COVID. They had to. Like, they were filming that during COVID because COVID really kind of shut down a lot of productions. That's why, remember, this was meant to be the first series, not second. The first series, it was going to be the first series. Then it was going to be WandaVision, but they did WandaVision first. And, you know,
which, by the way, I didn't realize the director for WandaVision directed 45 episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No, I didn't know that either. The hell?
Yeah.
Well then. Hey, Laura, if you're still in the chat, are you gonna cosplay the new Scarlet Witch costume?
I don't think she is.
We've still got one person. I think she might be still in the chat.
No, our one person is from Twitch.
Oh. Oh, she left the chat. I was gonna ask her.
That's all good. Anyway, we will get off Falcon the Winter Soldier for now. Let's get into our main topics for the night. Okay?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that spoiler warning up there, and let's jump back into the main ones.
All right. So back into the main show now. We've got Indiana Jones 5 cast Thomas Kretschmann.
Now, who's Thomas
to its growing cast?
What's he notable for?
He is best known for roles in The Pianist and Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Oh, so he's in an Avengers movie.
Kretschmann will join Mads Mikkelsen, who was also recently announced in a similarly unnamed role. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the creator of Fleabag, will be the co-lead with Harrison Ford, who is returning as the titular archaeologist.
Awesome.
Plenty of other familiar faces are returning behind the scenes, including John Williams, the legendary composer who scored the previous 4 Indiana Jones installments.
James Mangold's directing. I know that.
Producers, Miss KK.
Miss KK? I've never... Is that KK Slider?
As in Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, no. She's producing it. No, don't let her...
She has to. She has to.
Why does she have to... No, she
because it's under Lucasfilm.
Yeah. But they couldn't get another producer? Come on.
And Frank Marshall is also returning.
Okay, Frank Marshall. Cool. But, we don't need... Just tell Kathleen Kennedy to sit in the chair, shut up, and just let the other producer work.
I know.
I'm sorry, people who are listening, I'm not the biggest fan of Kathleen Kennedy. I don't like her leadership roles. I do believe that she was one of the many people that kind of messed up with Star Wars, but that's just my forte. I'm not really going to jump into it. But, no, do you reckon Matt Nicholson's going to be the lead antagonist?
I reckon he has to be, right?
He has to be. But again, we can't always assume that Matt Nicholson's going to be the lead antagonist. He can do other roles as well. He does.
I mean, look at Galen.
Yeah, Galen. He was Galen.
Yeah. Loved him as Galen.
Yeah, he was really good at Galen. I enjoyed him as Galen. He was also, but he did play Hannibal Lecter very well. Yeah, he played Hannibal Lecter very well. We have another viewer from Facebook. Hello to a Facebook viewer. We have 2 now. One on Twitch and one on Facebook. And yeah. But no, I'm interested to see how this film goes because the director is a very favorite director. He directed Logan. It was James Mangold. Yeah. And I am super excited to see how this film goes because if it was anything like Logan, then I'd be excited. But I don't know. Do you reckon it should be kind of like this? Could be like a gritty kind of darkish type of Indiana Jones, but having the same type of charm as the last films, excluding the 4th one. Because remember,
sorry, there was a 4th one.
Yeah, there was a 4th one. Yeah, well, we don't talk about it because it was trash.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. But think about it though. Not a lot of people know this. Like, you probably know it, but did you know that Temple of Doom was supposedly set before the events of Raiders.
Really?
Yep. So Temple of Doom was actually a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was set after the events of Temple of Doom. So Temple of Doom is a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then The Last Crusade is a direct sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark because the religious icons. The Temple of Doom was the only one that wasn't a religious icon.
Oh,
I'd be interested to see if with the Temple of Doom, because the Temple of Doom is counted as one of the darkest of all of them because of just how freaking gritty and how freaking scary it can be. I mean, come on, literally drank blood and they literally lowered people into flames and burst into flames.
Yeah.
But I would love that route with James Mangold. Just don't make him swear. Make him say son of a bitch or something like that. Or maybe, blaspheme and stuff like that. But don't make him say the F word. He doesn't need to say the F word.
I don't think he will.
No. Harrison Ford's too much of a classy guy.
For starters, it's under Disney, so...
Yeah, but Disney can do R-rated movies.
I
really wish they would do it for Blade, but, fucking PG. That's a topic that we've already discussed. But anyway, Indiana Jones 4. We don't count the other one. This is number 4 for me. I don't count the Kingdom of the Crystal. The Kingdom of the Crystal Monkey Butt.
All right.
All right, let's jump.
Sorry, just fixing something up. All right, so we're going over to our next topic, and it actually we'll go and we'll stay under the Lucasfilm section for now. Obi-Wan Kenobi series has cast another actor.
Who's it cast? Who's been cast?
So they have cast Pen 15, or I'm assuming the way that what we want you to say it is penis star.
Penis.
Yeah, penis. But it's Pen 15. Her name is Maya Erskine.
Maya Erskine.
She was the creator, writer, and star of Hulu's Pen 15. Variety announced the addition of Erskine to the cast, saying that she will be in at least 3 of the show's 6 episodes. Erskine joins the cast that already include the return of Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, Joel Edgerton, Rupert Friend, Moses Ingram, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Sung Khan, Simone Kessel, Kamali Najani, Bonnie Pierce, Benny Safdie, and Indira Varma.
Okay.
Obi-Wan are still the Obi-Wan series are still scarce, but the series is set to take place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. And 9 years before the events of A New Hope.
And they did say that there's going to be lightsaber battle between Obi-Wan and freaking.
I mean, there has to be, right?
There has to be.
The series will center around Kenobi after he has lost his friend and Jedi apprentice Anakin Skywalker. The new series will be directed by Deborah Chow, who previously directed episodes of the Mandalorian's first season.
What did you almost just say this then?
I have no idea. I slipped up.
The Green Mandalorian.
The Green Mandalorian.
Boba? Be careful! Look out! Boba Fett! Boba Fett! Where? Knocks him off the damn thing.
I am highly anticipating this show. I love what Deborah Chow did in The Mandalorian, though, too.
She was really
Her
good.
Episodes were by far my favorite episodes she's done.
Which episodes did she do? Which ones did she do?
She did episode 3.
Was that season 1 or season 2?
Season 1.
You're going to have to help me out here, Techie, because I can't remember back to season 1.
All right. Episode 3 is when they finally leave that planet after he's become after he's gone on the run. Really, he's just being.
Is that
found
when
out.
Is that when all the Mandalorians come down and basically start taking on the town?
Yep.
Oh shit! That was fucking awesome.
Yeah. So she's the one that's doing it.
Okay, so she's filming Obi-Wan.
Yep, she's doing Obi-Wan.
Ah, yes. Okay,
and
so
she also did Chapter 7, The Reckoning, for Season 1 as well.
The Reckoning. That was that the last chapter?
No, I'm pretty sure Episode 8 was the last chapter. And All Contact extends an invitation for the Mandalorian to make peace with his enemies. So I'm pretty sure it's Episode 7. Yeah, that's Episode 7. Then Episode 8's the last one. That was directed by Taika for Season 1.
Sorry, I've got like Google's got like a 3D thing, and I can actually play with Baby Yoda. Oh my god! Hang on, I gotta bring him over here. Come over here. You silly child! Hang on, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hang on. Where are you? Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay, come this way. Okay. See if I can actually get him on camera.
Oh, cool.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, it's so cute. I love it. I'm happy. I can play with the child. That sounded.
You want
really
to rephrase
wrong.
that? I want to rephrase that.
I can interact with Baby Yoda.
There we go.
I that's gonna be on recording forever. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, good God Almighty!
Oh God!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to hell anyway. So the Reckoning. So that was Episode 7. Yeah, the Reckoning.
And then Taika did Episode 8 for Season 1.
Yeah, the Rescue. But yeah, so Episode 7 was them. They were trapped inside that bar, getting shot at by Moff Gideon.
No, that's Episode 8. But they were technically held in there as well at the end of that episode too, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm really excited for the series. I haven't watched Pen 15 yet. I think it's on Stan here in Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think?
I'm keen for this series. I mean, come on, it's Hugh McGregor's coming back to a role that made him famous. Like it's Obi-Wan. It's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's gonna be good, man. I'm keen to see. I mean, come on, like not only is it Hugh McGregor, it's Hayden Christensen. Like we haven't seen him mention anything. And the same thing I've said with Doctor Strange. There's been no leaks. There's been nothing. So Disney are on top of their leaks, man.
They really are.
They really are. Like they finished filming Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, and we got not even a whimp of any leaks.
Anything.
Nothing. And that means that film crews and film production stuff are getting smart.
Yeah. They're getting really smart. But then you also have a look at Far From Home, and then they have that guy on set that released the packages that they got.
No, not Far From Home. No Way Home.
No Way Home, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Far From Home. That's already out and on DVD. Like a bunch of Disney. Yeah, that's another thing we're talking about too. With Spider-Man. We'll get to that in a moment. But I remember that. But we still haven't got a win. I mean, there were some shots that they released of MJ, Peter, and Ned on the holidays and that. It looked like it was set during Christmas time and that. There were some photos released, but none of what we are trying to see if, for instance, Charlie Cox is there. Maybe see if any other Spider-Mans are there. We don't know exactly. We don't know what the heck's happening.
They've kept that under wraps quite well.
We know for a fact that confirmed cast so far, it's Alfred Molina, so he's been confirmed, 100% he's confirmed. We know Jamie Foxx has as well. So we've got Electro and Doc Ock. I'm keen to see who else they're going to announce and if they're going to get the other Spider-Mans. I mean, come on. If you confirm Melina's Doc Ock and Jamie Foxx's Electro, you got to fucking confirm for me Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, because it's too much of a coincidence to have both.
Yeah.
They're both Tobey's Spider-Man villain and Andrew's Spider-Man villain. It's too much of a coincidence. Way too much. So I hope they release a trailer sometime this year, because I think it's meant to come out this December, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. I reckon we'll get a trailer roughly around when Comic-Con will be.
Yeah.
So soonish. Yeah,
2021. The film is it's releasing 17th of December 2021. So confirmed cast according to, I believe, on IMDb. We've got Angora Rice, who's playing Betty Brant, Tom Holland, Peter Parker, Zendaya, MJ, Doctor Strange, of course, Marisa Tomei is May Parker, Jamie Foxx is Max Dillon, J.K. Simmons is J. Jonah Jameson, Alfred Molina is Otto Octavius, Tony Revolio is Flash Thompson. One of Tom Holland's brothers going to be it, and he's just playing a drug dealer. That's hilarious. But, so I'm keen to see. So in 2020, December last year, multiple sources collaborated that Charlie Cox was reprising his role as Matt Murdock / Daredevil in the upcoming Spider-Man sequel. If true, this is the first time a character from Marvel property on Netflix appeared on a silver screen. It would also be the first time Cox donned the costume since Netflix show was cancelled in 2018, and the first time the character of Daredevil appeared in a film since Ben Affleck played him in 2003. Can you imagine that we've never seen Daredevil on the silver screen since 2003? Are they going to put him back in a leather costume? I think they'll just let him wear his original costume from the Netflix series. If it's true, and by God, I hope it's true. I want to see my boy Daredevil, man. I fucking love Daredevil. And if it's true, say if it is fucking true, and, Daredevil, Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox just appears in the film, and then later on we see him, Spider-Man's probably dealing with a crazy threat, and Daredevil comes and helps him.
Either that, but people have suggested because of Mysterio and releasing his information, he might need a lawyer.
And who are you going to call? You're going to call Matt Murdock, blind lawyer. I mean, come on. There's so many references.
Yeah, either going to call Matt Murdock, or the other way they could bring it in, getting ready for the series, is She-Hulk.
She-Hulk as well, because there is a She-Hulk series coming for Disney Plus.
It's filming now.
It's filming, yeah. Will it be filmed by the time that they release Spider-Man No Way Home? Maybe. Who knows? I mean, we don't even know if he's going to be on the run. I mean, there are so many rumors and reports around this film, but I've said to you multiple times that the only way you're going to be able to confirm stuff is to fucking wait for Kevin Feige to come out and say it, or a trailer, or even Marvel Entertainment. I mean, come on. Do we get any whispers that we're going to do Sam Wilson as Captain America?
Nope.
Do we get any whispers that we're going to get Scarlet Witch's official costume?
Yes and no.
Yes and no, but we didn't know if they were going to actually do it or not. And
it was hinted at on the actual page.
It was hinted at
of the Disney Plus series. Like, if you go into WandaVision's actual page, you saw it on the television.
Yeah, but we didn't actually know if it was going to be true or not.
True.
True. All right, let's move on.
We've got directors for the Last of Us series.
Yeah, you were telling me about that yesterday.
Per report from Variety, directors Jasmila Zbanek and Ali Abbasi have both been tapped to helm episodes of HBO series adaptation of Sony's hit video game, The Last of Us, which will have Pedro Pascal in the lead role of Joel. Bella Ramsey and Gabrielle Luna have also joined the cast, playing the roles of Ellie and Tommy. Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann are both attached as co-writers and executive producers. Mazin is the creator of HBO's Chernobyl, while Druckmann was a writer and creative director on the original Last of Us video game.
Just don't let Druckmann try to give us hints at Abby's coming by soon in another television series. I will say this: I'm not. You know how I am with The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not the biggest fan of the game, and I never was. And the fact is that the game exists in my mind, and I played it, and enough said about that. But no, what are those directors' previous work? Like, what have they worked on before? Are they first time
directors? That's a very good question.
I don't think they'd be first time directors. It's like a huge project.
This is a huge project.
It's
now you would want someone.
Man. It's like it's the motherfucking Last of Us, man.
Okay, what has Jasmilla done? Nothing that I know of so far.
I might know of. What series?
No, literally, I haven't heard of any of these.
Are they like foreign?
Oh, wait. Okay. Can't be that. Something called Love Island, which I don't believe is the series. No, it's not the series.
I was going to say, it can't be. The series came out in like the 60s. What are they, immortal?
Well, I'm talking about that. By the series, I'm talking about the reality TV show called Love Island. No, she didn't do it. This is a movie called Love Island. It's a comedy romance. Came out on the 9th of October in Croatia.
Yeah. Okay, so they've got a lot of non-English speaking.
Love Island tells the story of a pregnant French woman who lives in Sarajevo with her Bosnian husband and their daughter. They go for a vacation at a Croatian island where things where things get complicated when they all become attracted to a beautiful woman. Right. But yeah, I haven't heard any of the things from her.
So basically, this is going to be their first. This is going to be.
She was born in Yugoslavia.
So this is going to be This is going to be a breakout role for these directors. They're going to make it or break it.
Yeah, pretty much. Ali Abbasi, let's see what he's done. I'm assuming probably the same.
Probably. Can you imagine if like Jon Favreau joined on this series? So I doubt that though.
No, I doubt it.
He's tied to Disney. Busy. He's too busy. Yeah, he's too busy. Probably filming the next season. Probably doing the Book of Boba.
Yeah. Again, he hasn't done much too. He did a short in 2008 called Officer Relaxing After Duty. What? He did another short in 2010 called I Morquette Lasset. Another one in 2011, M for Marcus. 2016 he did Shelley. 2018 called Border.
Okay, I've never heard of those movies.
Yeah. Neither have I.
So, Last of Us series, this is going to be interesting. I mean, I have a lot of respect for the original. I really do. I really, really do. But I feel also tainted by it because number 2 really ruined it for me in my eyes. It's not my favorite game. It's just it's a game that I played that I want to forget about because I wasn't a big fan. I love the gameplay, I always will, but if I want to play Last of Us, I'll just go back and play the original.
Yeah.
It sucks that they went down this angle for the story. I really wish they didn't because the story is, and I know some people might disagree with me, the story is weak. It sucks.
It was weak.
It's not a good story. It was a terrible story. So many different plot holes, so many different directions that they went, and I did not understand. Some of these
fact you played as Joel's killer for the whole series.
Yeah, you played majority of it as Abby.
You hardly play as Ellie, which they promote throughout for their promotion. Yeah, they promoted Ellie the whole way through. For Christ's sake, the cover art for that game is Ellie.
It's Ellie, not Abby. But
the statue you get for the collector's edition is Ellie.
Yeah. You don't get it's not Abby. It's not Abby's game. That's why a lot of people got really angry because they were like, wait a second, what the hell? We're meant to be playing as Abby. We're meant to be playing as Ellie, not Abby.
I'd be fine with it if Abby's was a different game set in that world.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I would have loved it if they just rewritten this completely different. Maybe Abby and Ellie have known each other for years. You know, they're friends. They lived in the same town. And then maybe, you know, later on, about towards halfway during the game, she finds out the truth about what Joel did to her father. She kills Joel. We knew Joel was going to die, but not like that. Maybe he sacrifices himself to try and save Ellie.
Yeah.
And that would have been better. But no, they did it. They did it. They made a decision that I don't understand. But we'll be here talking all day about it. The last series, the last series. So we got Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, and
I have a question though. How do you feel about Pedro Pascal playing Joel?
I reckon it's great. He can play a dad role. He can play that caring father figure role. He did the same thing in The Mandalorian. This should be second nature to him. Though in The Mandalorian, he can be violent, but in the Last of Us world, Joel's not a pretty soul. The man has done stuff that is too brutal. Like, it's brutally hard to understand. So I really want the costume. The clothing needs to be exact to the game. It needs to be.
Yeah.
I'll be different. I swear to God, if they make it different, I will lose my mind.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. But another thing as well, Bella Ramsey, she was in Game of Thrones. I loved her in Game of Thrones. And Gabriel Luna will always be Ghost Rider to me, so I'm keen to see more of him as Tommy. But, you know, Last of Us series. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm keen. Yeah. I am so keen for that.
All right.
Next topic. So this week, James Gunn released a photo on his social media accounts with a script page teasing that we're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
And Mark Hamill retweeted going, I have a bad feeling about this. Well, I do too, man, because the last holiday special, the Star Wars, the more we say about that, the less we say about that, the better. Don't talk to Harrison Ford about it. He'll probably murder you.
This is coming from Collider as well. James Gunn has used his Twitter account to announce that he's been writing the first draft of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Gunn pens the script and will also direct the upcoming Disney Plus one-shot, which will be filmed at the same time as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Gunn published the cover of the holiday special script on Twitter saying, "This is the wrapping, the present is inside." The script is credited to James Long Elf Gunn, giving the filmmakers a festive nickname to go with the theme. On the cover, we can also see the words first draft, together with the date April 22nd. This has been a busy week for Gunn, who announced last Monday that the upcoming DC movie, The Suicide Squad, is completely done and didn't even need reshoots during post-production. That's impressive.
That's impressive. I didn't know about that either. Wait, so there's no reshoots involved with Suicide Squad?
No.
Holy shit. Meaning that the movie's actually done. There's going to be no unused footage. It's all going to be original.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I bet you Zack Snyder's looking at lighting a cigar going, yeah, baby.
Yeah. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special was confirmed back in December 2020 on Disney's Investor Day. As with everything Marvel does, details of the special's plots are being kept under wraps. So far, we know it will be placed after Thor Love and Thunder, which will also bring the Guardians back somehow after the events of Avengers Endgame led to the formation of the Asgardians of the Galaxy. According to Gunn, the special will also bridge the gap between the second Guardians movie, released back in 2017, and the third installment set to release in 2023.
Because after Guardians, wasn't it Avengers Infinity War?
No, Guardians 2 was before that.
Okay, what was before Avengers Infinity War?
I think what they're trying to say is that there was a time jump between Guardians 1 and Guardians 2.
Yeah.
So I think it's just bridging that gap there from that time jump.
Because I know for a fact that Peter's trying to go find Gamora, because Gamora's went out to the universe. because that's not the Gamora of that.
That's not our Earth Gamora.
No, it's It's from the past.
Past.
Yeah, because the future Gamora died. It was kind of crazy that. Yeah, but I'm keen to see this holiday special. I'm gonna hold my judgment until I actually see it. I'm gonna go with Mark Hamill, what he retweeted on Twitter, because Jesus, I don't blame him for being concerned. I don't blame him. Come on, Matthew. Look what happened with the last holiday special that Star Wars did.
Do you know what we should do for our Christmas special for the RIP?
Don't you dare. No. Oh, no. We're not going to watch the holiday special, are we?
Yeah. Let's do it. Confirm here, guys. We're doing the holiday special of Star Wars for our Christmas show of the RIP this year.
No! I'd rather watch paint dry than watch the holiday special. I've never seen it.
Well, you gotta.
You know, it was bad enough when I had to watch Aragon. Like I've said this before, and I've probably said it on multiple recordings, but the hardest part of doing the RIP for our monthly one, because it's going to be monthly now, it's easier.
Yeah, we're making it monthly.
The hardest part of the RIP, we actually have to watch these terrible movies. Think about how I'm going to feel after I watch Dragon Ball Evolution again.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I'm going to probably...
At least we'll probably have a guest on that show. Still in talks with that one, but yeah.
After I've watched it, I'm probably going to be convulsing on the floor. Foaming from the mouth, yeah. Anyway,
right, we're going to keep going. We're just going to fly through these. Dexter Revival trailer.
Yeah, Michael C. Hall has officially confirmed it. We're getting a revival.
Yeah. Oh well, we've had the confirmation for a while now. But the revival has released its first teaser trailer for upcoming 10-episode season featuring Michael C. Hall's legendary killer. The teaser makes mention of the original series final, reminding us that the revival takes place in the same continuity, roughly 10 years after the ending.
So I know for a fact he took his sister's body and flew out into the ocean on the boat.
I think so. It's been a long time since I watched it.
That was the finale, and a lot of people like that. So we're actually doing a revival because I'm keen for that. I'm keen for it because I used to like watching Dexter a while ago. Tried to watch it from time to time again, but then when I got to the last season, I felt really out of touch. Yeah.
I'm going to keep reading through this, though. This is, again, coming from Collider, as most of our stories are coming from Collider. In the teaser, a camera softly zooms in on the axe stuck into a recently chopped down tree trunk in the middle of a snowy forest, where a fire pit burns in the background. The ominous music builds up, our anticipation for the axe to be used for bloody purposes, whereas Hall's voiceover confirms our favorite killer is back. While we have our attention focused on the axe, Hall says there really is nothing like getting back to nature, my nature.
Oh, that's fucking brutal. Jesus, he was actually axing someone in the fucking woods. Christ, Is he going to be like a mountaineer serial killer?
Oh no, could be.
Remember, he's a serial killer that kills serial killers.
He looks like a mountaineer serial killer in this photo here.
I need to watch this trailer. I'll probably watch this trailer after our show.
I'll show you the photo here. Where is it? There we go.
God. Oh, good God Almighty! That is terrifying. The man looks terrifying. Don't give him. You know what he looks like? He looks like from The Shining.
Yeah, he does.
Is he wearing like
really does.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. What the fuck? That's actually cool.
Yeah.
I just love to say it feels good to be back to nature. My nature.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds so cool.
Dexter Revival 10 episodes.
It's happening.
What's gonna be? Where's it gonna be streaming on? Do we know yet?
I'm assuming it says here Showtime, so I don't know where it will be here in Australia at this point in time yet. It could be binge. It could very well be binge. If not Foxtel.
I don't have Foxtel. I don't get that.
I know.
I don't want to pay for Foxtel. Foxtel's a pain in the ass. Also, connection can be lousy.
No. So we're going to skip over, continue. We're getting a Jim Henson biopic too. In development now from Disney. So according to Deadline, screenwriter Michael Mitnick is set to pen the movie. It's a look at the man who gave us the Muppets and brought joy to so many throughout his life as a puppeteer, called Muppet Man. The film will follow Henson's journey to get the Muppets on cable network.
Because it took him almost forever to get him on cable because no one wanted Muppets.
Yeah. And Henson's daughter, Lisa Henson, is producing the film for the Jim Henson Company. Disney bought the rights to the Muppets in 2004, although the Henson Company still owns Henson's life rights. Rumors of a biopic first began to circulate back in 2010, but this is the first official confirmation we have that the project is moving forward. Mitnick, also known for The Current War and The Giver, will be rewriting a previous version of a script by Aaron and Jordan Candle.
So I didn't know that. I knew Henson was taken over by Disney, but I didn't know the fact is that the Henson production company still owned the life rights to Jim Henson's work. Like, thing is, I know for a fact that the Jim Henson Company would be playing their cards close to their chest because they wouldn't want Disney to try and take all of their work.
No, not at all.
Like a lot of Henson's original sketches and that, they would keep that under lock and chain and bolt and deadlock to not let anybody take it, including Disney.
Oh, mate, I would love to see it, though.
I'd love to see his original sketches.
I would love to see an art exhibit.
It would be behind so many planes of glass. It's not funny.
Well, yeah, we had the Marvel exhibit here in Australia a couple of years back. That
was so good.
It was really good. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon something like that, you know, in an art gallery, obviously. It'd just be done really well, and I would love to see all of his artwork. It'd be really, really cool to see.
Did you know that the Muppet Show started on... it was produced by Henson for ABC in 1974.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1975. It only ran for 5 seasons.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
It was, and I love the Muppet Show. That was like my favorite thing to watch.
Yep. But while we are on the talks of biopics, there's another biopic being done. Mm-hmm. It's being done on Netflix. We are getting a Kiss music biopic.
Oh, shit. Wait, what? We are?
Yep.
I did not know about this one. We had a Motley Crue one on Netflix.
Did you watch the Motley Crue one? The Dirt?
I didn't watch The Dirt. I know, but I know enough about Dude, I live and breathe. I love Motley Crue. It's like one of my favorite bands. I love Motley Crue.
Definitely watch it. I really liked it. And I know you like Jackass as well. And the director of that was actually the director of Jackass.
So Jeff Tremaine directed The Dirt.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Jeff Tremaine's a great director. He's great. So we're getting a Kiss biopic. Have they cast who's going to be...
No, they haven't cast anyone yet. The only thing they've got so far... and sorry, it says here the Kiss biopic is in the works at Netflix from Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
What? Wait. Pirates of the Caribbean 5. The entire pirate crew is just Kiss. That'd be hilarious.
The streamer will fast track Shout Out Loud, which will be produced by band members Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley.
Good. So
the deal isn't quite done just yet, but it's close enough that we can shout it out loud. There's a Kiss biopic in the works, which has fast-tracked the project in the hopes it will become the next Bohemian Rhapsody.
I love Kiss, man. Me and my dad used to listen to I want to rock and roll all night, or shout it out loud. I used to love listening to that on long drives. I'm glad they're doing a biopic for them. It seems to be that all these big, it seems to be in a lot of old school rock and roll bands or metal and that are starting to get recognized and starting to get the biopics they goddamn deserve.
I see. I really like the one that we got here in Australia for NXS, the Never Tear Us Apart.
Yeah, because it started out with what was it? Lead singer's name of NXS. What was his
Michael
name?
Hutchins.
Yeah, Hutchins, man. He started out being a singer, but the price of fame, it really gets you, man. Like drugs.
Really
and that. Because he died of an overdose, didn't he?
He actually died of pleasuring himself. Well, I think he had a belt around his neck. I think it was.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Look, man, he lost his sense of smell. You know,
he lost a lot of things. Because drugs and that really messed him up.
With his sense of smell, though, he lost it because he got punched.
Yeah,
he got punched in the face. Fucked up his nose and everything like that, and he couldn't smell anymore.
No,
and it really got to him.
Yeah, it really got to him.
Really got to him, and then not only that, well, in this movie, obviously, there's still another side of the story that we don't see. But Gandalf, Bob Gandalf. No, not Gandalf. Bob Gandalf. Sorry. Had a lot to do with him not letting him see his children and everything like that, and that really got to him as well.
Sure.
But I actually spoke to the guy at Supernova who played Michael Hutchins in the show.
Did he learn a lot about what Michael had done and what he was like?
Well, I really wanted to talk to him more about it, but I had somebody with me, so I didn't really get to talk to him much. But I really wanted to ask him because how you have these biopics now that are coming out, that they a lot of them that are still alive, that they can talk to those people.
But the hardest one, the hardest one, I think,
didn't get to. He couldn't.
Yeah, the hardest one I think would be for Rami Malek playing.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. I mean, the only people that Rami could talk to were the original crew. Or the original band members was Queen.
Yeah,
because all of the band members would know Freddie. Even though I love when they said Queen's done, it's finished. We can't go on. We can't go on without Freddie. You cannot have Queen without Freddie Mercury.
And they now go on without Freddie.
What? They do?
Haven't you know? Dude, I worked with Queen last year.
What? What?
Just before COVID hit.
I'm going on Spotify.
They haven't recorded any, or they have recorded something new, but not really new. They haven't recorded a studio album. They've done a live album. They do a tour with it's called Queen and Adam Lambert.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they did stuff with Adam Lambert, but because I remember,
and they've released a live album with him now too. So
I know that Freddie went solo for a while, but it never really worked out well for him.
No.
He did much better being on his own. And so getting back on that. So Kiss is getting a biopic. Fuck yeah. I love Kiss.
Yeah.
I need to listen. I'm probably going to listen to some Kiss later while I'm doing packing. God damn it. All right.
All right. We're going to move it on. This is the last one of movie news. There is one bit of gaming news I wanted to mention before we go on with the other gaming news.
I will be sorting out the gaming news because, you're a big gamer, but like me, I live and breathe it every day.
This I didn't know was happening.
Okay.
I told you last night in your surprise just as much as I am. But the Fairly Odd Parents are getting a live action reboot, which starts to, which will begin to film this June in LA. The new series is the latest revival based on Nickelodeon classics, as Paramount Plus tries to boost their exclusive content library and become an essential streaming service. The reboot of The Fairly Odd Parents will bring original creator Butch Hartman back as an executive producer, together with Fred Siebert, producer of huge animation classics such as Adventure Time, Dexter's Laboratory. Christopher J. Nowak, the producer of Henry Danger and the Danger Force, will act as showrunner for the live-action reboot.
Why? Why are we getting a Fairly Odd Parents live? No, it doesn't work. It's so stupid. It's like when they did Max Steel and they brought him into live
They
action.
actually already have done a live-action Fairly Odd Parents movie once before. You can look it up on YouTube.
I don't want to. I want to keep my sanity. I mean, for God's sake, remember when they did live-action Ben 10 twice?
Ugh.
But think about this. You want to know the worst fucking thing ever? Max Steel had a live-action movie. It was so bad that you cannot watch it. It was only in cinemas for one night only, and it was that bad that released because it just was awful. And also, Andy Garcia was tied to it.
Yeah. A second.
What the hell are you watching?
I found it on YouTube already. You just look it up.
No, get off. I don't want to.
Starring Drake Bell.
What? Drake Bell is part of it?
Oh, God. So this is the old movie. Came out 4 years ago. Man, I am sending this to you.
Like, that's like if that's like I'm sorry, I can't take it seriously. We're getting a fucking live action Fairly Odd Parents. It was bad enough we're getting a live action. It's bad enough when we got a live action Dora the Explorer. What's fucking next?
Have you watched it though? I was really surprised.
I have
enjoyed it.
I have not
enjoyed it.
I have not seen it yet because I don't know, man. Dora the Explorer was never
times
me.
in the movie when you know how a lot in the series though she always looks at the camera and say, "Can you spell or can you see?" Right? She does that a lot. She breaks the fourth wall a lot, but people go, "Who's she talking to?" They actually responded, "What the fuck is she doing?" They do it really well. I really enjoyed it to the point we bought it on DVD. I was really surprised.
You've actually got it on DVD. I have not seen it. I do want to see it, but
yeah, we were really surprised with it. We actually enjoyed it.
Oh, man.
On top of that, though, you know who was in that movie, though, don't you?
Who else was in that movie?
What's his name? He's from Ant-Man.
Is it Paul Rudd?
No, it's not Paul Rudd. It's his mate.
No. Oh, hang on. Is it a guy that literally explains everything?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, I know him.
He played, Michael Pena. He plays her father.
What? It's got an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Because it's actually pretty good.
Michael Pena. That's who it is. What the hell? Danny Trejo's in this.
Yeah.
Do you know who Danny Trejo voices?
Who is he voice again?
Boots.
Yeah.
The fucking monkey. But I'm sad. The map didn't make it.
Benicio del Toro is Swiper.
Benicio del Toro is Swiper the fox.
Yeah, man. It was, as I said. Oh, and Tamara Morrison was in it as well.
What the hell? Why is she in it?
Because it was shot in New Zealand, I'm pretty sure. New Zealand or Australia.
I'm still surprised that we've... I I'm still surprised. I'm just swipe a sneaky red fox who conspires to swipe useful things from Dora. The fact that they got a fox in this is just. I can't stop laughing. What the fuck? Just. It was bad enough when we got a live action Smurfs movie.
Yeah.
And that was garbage. And I know for a fact that. Oh my god.
You have to check it out. You have to check it out. I would love for you to check it out.
Explorer. Now we're getting a live action Fairly Godparents. Why don't we get a live action cat dog? You know?
I'm down.
You know how terrifying that would be? It wouldn't be charming. It'd be a fucking horror movie. Oh, look, the monster. Oh, God, it's a cat and a dog combined. Jesus. How about a live action chicken and cow? Huh? Or even better, you want a really terrifying one? Live action Red and Stimpy.
Live action Hey Arnold. The fucking football head.
The medical issues that boy would have. All of them would. He's a football-shaped head.
I believe. All right.
I believe
Lois,
whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
I believe Lois Griffin ended up sleeping with a grown-up version of Hey Arnold and cheated on Peter. How do you explain Stewie?
Oh my god, no! I had to take my headphones off for that. That is too horrible to think about.
Because you know I'm right.
Oh, good god, no. I'm going to need, sedatives after this so I can forget about it. Jesus Christ. But, all right. That's it. That's
so
it.
we're going to gaming news. I've got one that I want to talk to you about. There's been rumors going around the last couple of weeks that we're getting a KOTOR remake. And if you guys don't know what KOTOR is...
Old Republic!
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes! Oh my god. Probably one of the most... iconic Star Wars games of all time, made by LucasArts before the whole studio went down. It's possibly one of their best ever games they've ever made.
Yeah,
it's that good. It's an RPG, and the story for it is literally the story of Darth Revan.
Yeah,
and if anybody knows me, I love Revan, and I would love a remake for it so I can play it on my Switch. I'd love to play the Knights of the Old Republic on Switch. I never got the chance to play it, and trying to play it nowadays, trying to get a copy for it in the secondhand market.
For KOTOR?
For KOTOR, I can't find a copy. I've never had
Yeah, you can.
On the phone, yeah, but that's on the phone. I want to play on the Switch.
Yeah, I get that. But you can cast the screen to your TV.
Yeah, I don't have a smart TV.
You go to Google Chrome.
Yeah, but my
cast it that way.
Yeah, but my TV's funny. It doesn't like it. It's a Sonic television. Fair
enough. But anyway, the report is coming from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier.
Jason Schreier, he writes for Kotaku. He's really good. He also does, I think he does work for IGN as well.
Yeah, he does. He suggests the rumors are true and that KOTOR is indeed getting a remake developed by Aspyr. The new report does not actually mean the KOTOR remake is actually being made, and we should be cautious until an official reveal happens.
Yeah.
However, with so many rumors piling up for the last year, and with Disney Plus expanding the Star Wars canon, it's already okay to be hopeful.
Yeah.
During an interview for MinMax, Schreier said directly the rumors are true and KOTOR is indeed getting a remake. He also discussed how he does not feel comfortable in reporting every insight he has for games and development to this, since this could harm a lot of people in the industry that are trying to keep their projects a secret.
Yeah, they have to, because that's it. These are important secrets that they're working on.
All of this means either that Schreier is holding back information or that he still doesn't get a full confirmation the remake is actually happening.
He would not
prefer to play it safe.
Yeah, I agree. He probably would play it safe because, again, this could, if he leaked something, the amount of legal trouble he would get into for that would be insanity.
Yeah.
Speaking
in the last couple of decades, though, Aspyr also worked directly into several old Star Wars games, mostly building ports for different systems, such as the recent re-releases on Switch and PlayStation of Star Wars Jedi Academy, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, as well as Republic Commando.
Mm-hmm.
And they've already done KOTOR 1 and 2 for your phones as well. So they've already re-recorded it for that. So.
A complete remake of KOTOR is inevitable. Like, come on. But speaking of potentially new games coming, NetherRealm has come out recently with Ed Boon doing an interview, and he literally came out and said, what do we got here?
We have a spam comment.
We have a spam comment. Our very first ever spam comment, Techie. Woohoo! Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers. And no, we're not going to be following that link. TS reverse. No, thank you. So, yeah. But anyway, NetherRealm, Ed Boon, has come out and basically he somewhat confirmed that we might be getting a Marvel versus DC fighting game.
In the style of Injustice, too.
In the style of Injustice and Mortal Kombat 11.
Mm.
Which, sign me the fuck up. Please. Yep. I want to see Captain America kick Batman's ass.
Now, which Captain America do you think we'll get?
I reckon we'll get both. Especially with the latest MCU stuff we've got. I mean, what?
Do you reckon they will have their own version of Captain America and then we can get DLC skins?
No. I don't think they would do. I actually think what they would do is keep with the classic look. Don't do what Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics did because it's not going.
Oh no, I don't think they'll make it something like that. But they'll be more inclined with the traditional comic book look more than anything. But then they'll have DLC MCU skins. I reckon.
Exactly. Speaking of MCU skins,
because they did that with Injustice. Because then you could download skins for Stephen Amell's Arrow and everything like that, and it was actually voiced by Stephen Amell when you play as him.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, speaking of
Marvel,
the Avengers, Marvel's.
These
Avengers,
are supposed leaks.
Supposed leaks. We've seen photos of the MCU suits. Now, the only one I've seen is Captain America of Steve Rogers' MCU.
Have you?
Yeah, it's the only one I've seen. It's his Endgame suit, so it's with the scale armor and stuff like that. The cool thing is, if they do it for his suit, I reckon they'll do it for his shield.
I hope so.
But I don't think it's going to save the game. The game's already done and dusted. It is.
Yeah.
The sad reality is,
I haven't played it any recently. I haven't played it recently, so I can't really judge. I might hop on it later, check it out.
Yeah.
See if it's gotten any better.
Wait like 20 minutes for all the downloads to finish and the updates. But the game sucks. It should have been a strict, single player campaign of the Avengers, like what they did with Spider-Man with Marvel.
That's what we all thought we were getting to.
And we didn't. We got a live.
And then they dropped. Then they dropped that. Yeah. Then they dropped
the D-Day stuff.
The gameplay, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Also, the fact is that those soldiers that Thor was hitting with his goddamn hammer were like, dink. I'm like...
Same with Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk was punching guys. And the guys are like, oh, the Hulk just hit me. I'm okay. I'll keep attacking him. Like,
there must be super soldiers. They were setting up the flag smashers.
They were not setting up the... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, probably. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, the game's a flop. It is a flop. It's a growing trend that the AAA market needs to not go in a direction of. We don't want AAA live service garbage. We want good games like Marvel Spider-Man, also Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I loved. I have not played it yet, but I know it's good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we played it. I played a bit of it. I played a bit of it on your PS5 at yours.
Yes, because you finally got to have a chance at playing a PS5.
I loved it. I want to.
What did you think?
I loved it. It was so good to fucking play. It was a great console. Loved it. I'm gonna probably come back over again and
controller wise.
That controller is insane. I can't wait for all the PS5 games, especially with COD. Like we know for a fact that we're going to once PS5 upgrades happen, once we're getting actual PS5 games strictly for the PS5. The amount of I want to be able to reload a gun using that controller and get blown away by the shooting physics. Because when I play that little demo, I'm keen for more of this game. I'm keen for more of PS5. But you're fucking lucky you got one, you little shithead.
Speaking of which, I want to say this was coming from Press Start as well. They're an Australian gaming news source.
Oh, no, Press Start.
They have said that supposedly anyone that pre-ordered for PS5s through EB Games will be fulfilling their orders this week.
Supposedly.
It's so supposedly. So I hope it does for you guys out there that have been waiting. It is definitely a fantastic console to play on.
It's so tricky to freaking get a console, especially for next generation. Are we really in the next generation? Because no one's been able to get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X.
Yeah, exactly.
Because scalpers fucking stole hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
We've talked about scalpers before in here, and I still need to reiterate: if you are a scalper and you're taking these consoles to sell them for a higher price, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
One thing, another fun thing with gaming news before we wrap up the show. I actually recently played the Resident Evil Village demo for the castle. And I met the love of my life. I met Lady Dimitrescu. Fuck. I know she's meant to be the antagonist, but I don't want her to be the antagonist. Oh my god. But I will say, gameplay-wise, this game feels a lot different to playing Resident Evil 7. Because I'm a big horror fan. I love my horror games. Resident Evil 7 is my most favorite about all the series. 8 is actually going to be taking that place. Because gameplay-wise, fuck, it looks terrifying. You're not in some ranky-dank shack in the middle of Louisiana. You are out in the open in a village, and you're not dealing with zombies. It's not zombies now. They're fucking lichens. They're werewolves. And we're dealing with, I don't know what they are. They're witches. And cool, you got a shotgun. Woohoo. You can't kill them. You have to fucking run for it. You have to run. Okay. You might as well not try and waste your ammo. You can't kill them. They're like Mr. X, but on steroids. And Lady Dimitrescu literally has Mr. X type of gameplay, meaning that she will constantly follow you around the castle whenever she sees you. And she literally can fuck you over in 2 hits. So don't waste your bullets. Run for it. Best thing I can do. But no, I enjoyed the game. It was good. The demo was amazing. I enjoyed it so much. So much beautiful scenery. For a game on PS4 still does well. It still does well for the console. And I love playing on PS4, and honestly it was good. Though the only thing with the demo, it was timed. You play 30 minutes. But then when you wrap it up, if you don't go back and play it again, the demo actually stops, and we're getting another demo in 5 days.
Okay.
Here's the annoying part.
We'll find out more on Friday.
I'm going away Friday!
Yeah, but 7 a.m.
I'm leaving it early morning, remember?
You should still be able to maybe catch a little bit.
I leave at 4:30.
Oh, my bad.
I'm up. I might be able to watch it on my trip, but I'm probably going to be asleep. And by the time I get there, I'll have no service, and I'll be focusing on getting my kid up. So guess what? You're gonna have to. I swear to God, if I get back in service and I get like a million messages going, "Oh my God, they released this! They're showing me this!" Kill you. Do not spoil it for me. Don't spoil.
You're gonna get spoiled anyway. You're gonna hop on Facebook anyway. And go,
how am I gonna have no service? It's like zero.
No, on your way back, though. On your way back, you'll look at it and you go, "Fuck."
I'm probably gonna be like dead on my feet on the way back. And I've got TAFE the next day, so I'm up shit creek without a paddle.
So Friday is
the state of play for PlayStation 4.
State of play at 7 a.m. here in Australia. Not only are we getting state of play on Friday, you know what else I'm getting on Friday?
A will to live.
How about I bring this up? Hey,
I don't know what you're getting. Have you told me?
Oh yeah, you should know. You should know.
Well, my brain's kind of blank at the moment. You're gonna have to give me a refresher once you share your screen.
No. Once you see the screen, you'll know exactly what I'm getting.
Well, I have one thing that you don't.
It's that necklace. I know.
It's so pretty, and it's all mine.
I'm getting this.
Oh, what are we getting? Oh, Pokemon Snap! That's right. That's dropping this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, man. For those of people who do not know what Pokemon Snap is, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, it's a Nintendo 64 exclusive. Yes, Nintendo 64 exclusive. This is a complete remake of the original. I saw the trailer for it when I first announced it, and oh my God, it's beautiful.
They've been dropping trailers the last 2 weeks or so.
There's all new
gameplay.
It's all new Pokemon, isn't it?
Fuck, dude. Yeah, all new Pokemon. But, dude, It looks so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking to myself, though, they really missed out on an opportunity for people that pre-ordered, though.
Yeah, they really.
They should have been like a special thing for people that pre-ordered. Yeah. And for me, what I was thinking, what they should have done for the people that pre-ordered, could have gotten a digital copy of the original Pokemon Snap ported for the 64.
They should have.
It would have flown off the charts. You would have made so much more money if they released, saying pre-orders will get exclusive free Pokemon Snap port or something like that. The original Pokemon Snap on the Switch. Others that didn't get it will be able to purchase on the day of release.
Yeah, I know. It astounds me with Nintendo some decisions they made. Like, for instance, what is it like? Super Mario All Stars with the three remakes with the releases of Nintendo 64 of like Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. How now you can't buy them anymore. You can't go in the store and buy them anymore. And Nintendo makes these stupid decisions. I'm like, what the hell, Nintendo? Yeah. But yeah, that's a talk for another time.
But no, look, I will talk about it on Wednesday. It's a long weekend here in Australia. So it gives me from Friday afternoon at about 4:00 because I'll pick it up at about 3:30. From Friday all the way to Monday to be able to sit down and play the damn game.
You're gonna have to tell me how it is when I get back.
Really looking forward to it. I'm really interested to see how it's going to look on TV and in handheld. I reckon it's going to look beautiful in the 720p handheld.
Do you reckon with the handheld mode you'll be able to do the camera and take photos?
I don't know.
I reckon that'd be cool if they could do that, but that's probably just wishful thinking.
And I did have a think too. I reckon they better release another one. They'd have to do a sequel. And what I want them to do for a sequel, we know next year we're getting not the live action. We're getting the open world Pokemon game finally.
Yeah, what is it called again? It's called Pokemon.
I can't remember.
Let me Google it.
But what I want them to do for the next Pokemon Snap, though, make it open world too, and you just walk around taking photos.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Instead of being in like your little vehicle thing, you just walk around out in the open wild and take photos, unless they incorporate it into the new game too.
Mm.
It's Acarius or something like that, isn't it?
Hang on. I'm looking it up. Pokemon Legends.
Legends what?
Arceus. So Arceus is that's literally the god Pokemon. So he's the first Pokemon, and he's one of the most powerful. He's more powerful than Mewtwo, more powerful than any other legendary. He's that insane in his power.
I mean, what a year that we're getting though too for Pokemon. You know, we're getting this game, and later on in the year we're getting Diamond and Pearl remake too. You know, can't wait for those remakes as well because I love those two games. Loved them. All right, I think we should call it a show. What do you think?
I reckon we should, my dude, because I've got stuff to do. But no, dude, this was good. I'm glad we did a Wednesday show because that way we've got a show out there. People can enjoy it and love it and get on the entertainment.
Exactly.
And see our beautiful mugs.
We've missed you guys. We've missed doing this. We will be back Wednesday next week. Then after that, we'll be back on our regular scheduled programming. But in the meantime, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel here at the Techie Talon Show. Also, follow us on Facebook if you are on Twitch or YouTube watching. Follow us here on Facebook at Techie Talon Show. Go follow our Spotify. Still need to finish it all off just before I upload them all. I just rather upload them all at once than just upload them separately. So go follow us at Techie Talon Show there. Also on Instagram, go follow us at the Techie Talon Show. Plus our Twitter at Talon_show. And on Twitch at the Techie Talon Show. I haven't got the right devices. To stream my Switch on Twitch, unfortunately. So
it's so tricky to stream.
If I did, I would definitely be streaming Pokemon Snap for you guys.
What do you need? What do you need to stream on the Switch?
Like capture cards and things like that, which is a bit costly, and I can't afford that.
Fair enough.
I've got other things to pay off. Example, this beauty at the back here, I'm still paying off. Finally finished that project replica. I'll bring it out.
Billy Joe. It's Billy Joe Armstrong's guitar from Green Day.
Yeah. So this has been a year in the making. Love it. It's now my new pride and joy. Other than the other one that's over there, it's a signed Gretsch by Chris Cheney from The Living End.
Now I expect you to learn to play Through the Fire and Flames.
I can play like one little thing from it. That's about it.
Learn the whole song, and then you'll be good.
I'm not that good.
If you can play the guitar and drink beer on stage, then Dragon Force will accept you.
If I can play guitar and drink beer on stage, I'd rather be Chris Cheney, where he sculls a VB, then uses the VB bottle as a slide.
Why am I not surprised you would do that?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up. Thanks again.
Make sure you come check us all out on our socials, on our Facebook, on our Twitter, on our Instagram. Come check us out on Twitch as well, on our YouTube channel, and, of course, on our Facebook channel. Hell yeah.
Exactly. And we'll be back, guys. So just wanted, before we go to, we did slightly mention it, but we've decided that the RIP will now be a monthly show.
We cannot
it was just getting too much for us. We were starting to just kill ourselves, really. We were just wearing ourselves out. So a monthly show.
Yeah, it's a monthly show now. I think it's a good idea because
the way we looked at it. The way we looked at it, for some movies, if they aren't on streaming services, we've got to go out of our way and try and find them legally to be able to watch them, to critique it. That gives us also time to write notes, gives us multiple viewings if we need to.
Cry into the abyss because we just watched a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Cry in my sleep.
I am thinking the next one, though, will be Vampire Academy as soon as we find it.
Because your fiance literally knows a lot about this movie and how much she deeply despises it.
Yeah, exactly. She knows that series at the back of her hand.
I told my sister that we were going to do it. Even she hates it.
Well, if she wants to join the show then too, then more than welcome.
We'll have to get an extra chair, but we'll figure it out. Hell yeah.
We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Until then, Techie out.
Talon out.
We'll catch you later, guys. We hope you enjoy it. Stay safe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.